Hello, hello, my beautiful fellow Pisces, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is our daily vibe messages from our guides for the week of July the 20th to the 26th. Please go and check the following week, July the 22nd to August the 2nd. I have put out the water signs. It's something new. You'll get to see additional information coming in. So let's see what we have here for this week, though. Okay, my beautiful fellow Pisces, what do we need to see, know, and expect? Okay, coming in with our first card, we have been given the card of decision, Seven of Cups. We've been given the card of contemplation, reflection, the Hermit. We have been given the King of Wands, about standing in our power and our leadership. We've been given the Seven of Wands, defending ourselves, the Hangman, waiting for something to pick up, momentum. The Queen of Wands, standing our ground. There's two powerful King and Queen here. And we've got the Eight of Wands, finishing out the week. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Starting off, our first card coming in, which could be Monday. We have been given the take time to breathe out. And it is this disseminating moon. So there could be some, I see the anger card coming in. I see the peace card coming in. I see the shift card coming in. So it's time to make some decisions here, okay? And just breathe. We may be coming up against some decisions, and a lot of them. It might be feeling a bit overwhelmed at this time. When the Seven of Cups comes in, it's time to just take your time and breathe in and out, okay? Balance yourself. Take yourself to center. Live in the moment and think about what this decision can mean to you and this choice. This card says, remember, everything that glitters isn't gold, and if it looks too good to be true, it might be. So be mindful. What's going to bring you the best benefits? What's going to last the test of time, bring you longevity, security, a good foundation? Okay, then you will. But just take your time and breathe in and out this week. There may be moments where you just have to pull back and think about it. Now, the next card coming in on Tuesday is the card of the house. In the house represents, security, your family, your base, your ground, where you live. It gives you stability and comfort, and it could be your living arrangements and your environment, okay, around you. It's your sanctuary, feeling safe and secure. Again, you could be maybe doing something to the home. You may be renovating and, or maybe you're selling it, or maybe you're buying a new home, or maybe you're working to make your house have better curb appeal. Whatever the case is, your house is your safe haven and your security at this time, and you're feeling that way. The Hermit says you're taking some time out on your own. You're doing some self-reflection. Maybe you're going to set yourself up to be in the company of those who are where you want to be. People who can mentor you, guide you through a process where you can learn something. And then you will, and you'll go out there and be able to have a clear sight line of where you want to go and have your path lit for you in order for you maybe to go out there and light the path for others. Maybe you're learning something, how to coach, how to give other people of service and therapy to help them as well. Maybe you're going to be opening that in your own home. Maybe you're opening up a space in your home to do that type of work. Beautiful. But take time to think long and hard about what it is you want to do. You could be doing more meditative work. Maybe you're going to be setting up meditations or yoga classes or situations like that where you can bring that type of beautiful energy to not only to yourself but to other people. You're good at that, Pisces. Now, coming in on the third day of the week, Wednesday, this is, getting over the hump, but you get the anger, dismay, and upset card. Okay, in the perfect world, we wouldn't have those emotions, but don't lose your cool and blow your stack. Disappointment could lead to dismay. There is an upsetting situation on the horizon, and there is a call to control your temper. Now, normally Pisces are non-confrontational until they back us up against the wall. And we have to push to get energy and to get our air supply back. So don't allow yourself to get angry and avoid angry people. Getting angry won't solve the situation. So keep a tight rein on your emotions. Someone is pushing your buttons and you are about to explode. So don't let them do that. Take control like this King of Wands. Okay? This King of Wands is the king who goes big or he goes home. He has the ability to be his own boss, his own leader, and make his own mind up. This is a card of being able to be a leader, to take the helm, to take the lead. Maybe you're going to be helping someone in your life this week that is dealing with anger issues. And maybe you're going to help to calm them down, because Pisces, you are the sea sponge and we attract negative and positive energy. People gravitate to us for help, and it just happens naturally. And maybe you're going to step up and take the leadership role, be the bigger person, and not get upset over a situation too. Now, coming in next on a Thursday, you've been given the card Harbor of Peace. Find serene refuge in the peaceful embrace of a gentle harbor, allowing tranquility to still your waters. Embrace tranquility as your refuge, wherever serenity blossoms and peace enfolds your being. So yeah, not getting upset, taking yourself to that place and space and time. You might be doing more meditative or spiritual work this week. We are as a I want to say a creed, Pisces. We are moving forward and up that ladder of ascension. A lot of us on this planet are doing that, but I really truly believe that Pisces is taking on that energy more. You know what I've told you before? We are made up of all the other signs. They threw us in a jar together and then shook us up and threw us out into the water, and it was sink or swim, and we've had to learn to adapt to that. So Pisces, choose peace this week. Try not to get angry. Try not to lose your cool. Try not to lose your patience. We're not good with patience, are we? Especially when it comes to ourselves. But we need to be in a place of peace and harmony this week. Think about that. Take yourself to that place and space with a hermit. Now, Seven of Wands says it's okay, though, to look adversity in the face and stand up for yourself. Defend your corner. Don't sit there and be a wallflower and allow people to walk over you. Okay, you're not a doormat, Pisces. Remember that. But stand your ground, but you can do it in a non-aggressive way. Look how she's sitting there. She's peacefully, but she's got her head turned and she's saying, I'm not budging. And you're not going to push me out of here. I'm staying here. But she does it in a non-aggressive way. So think about that energy, okay, when you're holding your ground. And you deserve to do that. Now, coming in on Friday, you've been given a beautiful card that says mindset. Find a different perspective. Now, the key words that come in with this mindset card are patterns, divine role, different perspective, revelation, growth, new ideas, and changing your mind. It's possible that you may have fallen into repetitive patterns or are feeling unfulfilled with your current situation. To be able to step into your divine role, it's important to look at things from a different perspective. Think about the Hangman, okay? Sometimes taking a step back and reevaluating everything can bring new ideas and help you to see the part you play in certain circumstances. It's okay to change your mind as you grow as a person, so don't be afraid to do so. It's all right, okay? We are adaptable. We're that mutable sign. We're either swimming upstream or down, laughing or crying. That's who we are. We're extremely sensitive. But this is a time here where it says you can make your mind up, but in the process, look at things from a wider, broader perspective. Find a different perspective. Look what's here, the Hangman. I mean, I don't pick these. They fly out of the deck. And so how ironic that it lands under this card, right? So keeping an open mind, not falling prey to falling back into just a bad habit or a habit that you don't want to break. Like, it's sometimes you don't want to step out of your comfort zone, but we have to. It's risk or regret. And sometimes we need to look at things from a wider, different perspective. Now, on the whole, Pisces is very creative, and often we are open-minded, but we're very guarded too. We don't want to get caught by the shark or the whale stepping up, swimming out of the dark waters. We like to be elusive. But this card says, look at things from a broader, wider perspective. There could be a little bit of a lull in momentum right now. You might feel as though you're hanging in limbo right now. Okay, and this gives you time to think about what you want to do, where you want to go, and how you want to do it. And that's okay. Once you do, you will be able to hit the ground running and with enthusiasm. Now, coming in on Saturday, you've got the card Appreciate Your Talents. So it's interesting, this card as well. And it says, the body and your higher self and your guides have selected you for you to inhabit in this dimension. In this dimension, was born with a predisposition for certain skills. So if your spiritual blueprint is best served by the life of a musician as opposed to that of a mathematician, then an embryo with that genetic disposition will be chosen. It's come to you because your guides want you to acknowledge your special abilities and to lean into them and nurture them. You're very creative and very talented, Pisces. When someone you admire appears to be more capable in a certain field, you may feel a little envious. But to be envious of another's skill is disregarding your own. Your human gifts were chosen for you for a reason. They are a signpost to you on your own path. Acknowledge them, cherish them, and follow them to where they lead you. Share them with the world so that others will recognize those same qualities and themselves. So, yeah, Pisces, embrace the now. Embrace the gifts that you have. Embrace the beautiful, creative person that you are and stand your ground. You may be wanting to embark on something new, like the Queen of Wands. She's strong and she's resilient. She bounces back and she fought hard to get where she is. And she is now going after her goals come what may. She appreciates her talents, but maybe others don't. And those who doubt her, she's going to put them in their place and she's going to say, you know what? This is my journey, not yours. Keep your opinion to yourself. I'm doing this anyway. So stand your ground, stay confident, appreciate your talents, know that you're worthy of succeeding and shining and walking in your own spotlight this week. Now, your angel card number comes in on Sunday and you've got 1122. Two very strong, beautiful master numbers. It says a great shift. Transformation, spiritual awakening, manifestation, unity, alignment, fulfillment, and expansion. First, acknowledge the positive changes unfolding as a result of your hard work. Then open your mind to a new possibility and allow yourself to explore new avenues. Many positive shifts are on the horizon. The world around you is aligning with your intentions, supporting your growth and your dreams. So you're going through again another shift, my beautiful Pisces. Oh, what's new, right? Change seems to be our middle name. And yeah, so Pisces, remember, you have this ability to adapt to great shifts. You're mutable and it's going to come in faster than you realize because the Eight of Wands shows up. Eight of Wands is momentum picking up. If things were slow and slack for a while, guess what? You're not going to be hanging around for long. You're going to step up to the platform and go after your goals. This is a card that says be prepared to see a shift in energy and a lot of things coming your way, positive, beautiful things that you're going to want to charge and act on. You could also be planning a ticket somewhere to fly somewhere. Those are flying wands, and maybe Cupid is going to show up on your doorstep with somebody new. Well, let's see what we have here in addition to this reading. What else do we need to see, know, and expect? Spirit and guides when it comes to my beautiful fellow Pisces, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. What do we need to see, know, and expect? All righty. Okay. Our first card coming in is Opportunity Knocks. Yeah, we're talking about that. Meditate and manifest. Right above the Hermit. Change. We talked about change. Look at things from a different perspective, right? Don't allow yourself fall prey to anger. Clean up loose ends. Get things done. Time management. You're going to be busy. You're going to have to rely on that. Leadership. There he is, the King of Wands. And our final card is take a look at this with a different perspective. There's your Hangman. Yeah, don't you love it? Well, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, this is our daily vibe message for this week of July the 20th. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.